So I just got something just now. Like before they crucified God, right? They just turned him over. Judas turned him over, right? And basically this part of I don't know which one specifically, but the part where they talk about, you know, they literally took a man that did not do anything, and they hold on, they wanted the murderer instead of the man that was peaceful. Basically, you can look this up. This is in the Bible. So they wanted a man. They turned God over to accept the murderer, right? And so God, I was just talking, I'm like, the upper room, and I'm like, yeah. And I was talking to God because I'm like, I would never switch up on you. You my road dog for real. Like, I love you even though I be mad. And I was like, I would never turn you over to the man that started with the letter P. I forgot his name, but you know what I'm talking about. It's in the Bible. Penia, something like that. But you know what I'm talking about. And I was like, I would hide you in the basement. I would hide you in my basement back then. Like, that God gave me upper room, right? But this all happened after he was crucified. But before he was crucified, that's what that means. Oh my God. Hi. She was looking. I don't know who that was. This little girl. Anyway. So, this little girl was in my video. Anyway, so you would never turn over God. You would never turn God over. Okay? You would never turn him over to the authorities. You would never accept the murderer. That's the society we live in. People they don't want peace. They want the murderer. They want the person that will cause them chaos and pain. They don't want peace. People don't want peace. This is what that means. People want travail. They want to go against the will of God. They actually hate Abba and everything he stands for, but they swear they do love him and stuff, but they act out in accordance to against the laws that are against God. Excuse me. So these people, they act out against God. They hate God. They hate what he stands for. So that's what that means. I'm my own society. And I would never turn God over to the authorities. I would never do that. As hard as it gets, I'd rather die. Big period. So Peter says in Luke chapter 23 verse 18, I believe, that basically you have denied the Holy One and you have accepted a murderer in his place. A murderer has been granted to you. So God gave them what they wanted, right? It was all, even though he was crucified, everything was working out for the good of him, right? So when you start looking at this in the real world and how people literally vote for pedophiles and then get mad that they have to deal with pedophile things, or you get mad because you hired a racist, you voted for a racist person, or you voted for these people. This is the people that you voted for, that you didn't even know who they were. See, that's the part right there. Thank you, Holy Spirit. You voted for these people, or you nominated these people, or you wanted to reward these people, but you never really knew who they were. And then, like Cesar Chavez, thank you, Holy Spirit. Cesar Chavez is a good example. People gave him rewards and accolades based on his performance and based on what he showed to the world, but what he did behind doors was different, right? And the same thing now, his morals are being taken down, his streets are being taken down because he was an actual rapist. But these people nominated him. They made murals out of him. They picked him. They chose him, and he was raping a woman the whole time. So, excuse me, Cesar Chavez is a good example. That's what you accepted. People congratulating him. I'm pretty sure he ate with people and dined with people that were high in authority, and these people didn't even know who he was. But yet they gave him every accolade, in a street, and dedicated holidays to his name, in the perpetuation of the stereotype. Excuse me, my nose. But it was all elusive the whole time. But now when you see that it was, I'm pretty sure it was red flags. I'm pretty sure things came out. I'm pretty sure people said something. But thank God that lady came out and told her story. It must have been true. It had to be true. Because they taking down signs. because she probably wasn't the only one. So it's very important that you understand who you are picking and who you are justifying to rule over you, because you might just get what you want.